Hello and welcome to Study with Sudhir. My name is Tejaswini Uma Sudhir. Are you ready for mathematics? आज हम करने वाले हैं ट्रिग्नोमेट्री। ट्रिग्नोमेट्री के ना बस दो पार्ट होते हैं, एक तो होता है ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक आइडेंटिटीज और दूसरा पार्ट होता है हाइट्स एंड डिस्टेंसेस. So most likely from these two chapters around 8 marks is likely to come. Basically एक तो होता है क्वेश्चन ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक आइडेंटिटीज के ऊपर which is most likely a proof based question. फिर दूसरा होता है एक मोर एप्लीकेशन ओरिएंटेड क्वेश्चन which is about heights and distances जहाँ पे डायग्राम्स ड्रॉ करने पड़ते हैं based on what you have learned in trigonometric identities. So today in this particular video I want you to be with me through the video. It is a bullet short revision wherein we are going to finish complete the entire trigonometric identities और कोई भी क्वेश्चन आए हम ये सॉल्व कर पाएंगे. Okay, so what we are going to be doing through this video is that first we will be looking at some of the most important formulae of trigonometric identities. क्या होते क्या हैं ये trigonometric identities? We are going to be talking about the frequently made mistakes. आपके seniors, आपके super seniors ने क्या क्या गलतियां की थी और we are going to be looking at some important question. What we are going to be doing is once I finish solving all these important questions, I want you to be doing several other questions based on the type of questions which I am going to be giving to you. So, are you ready? If you're ready, you have to take out your notebook, take out your pen, and let's get started. Okay, how many of you know what is Pythagoras theorem? Pythagoras theorem is something which we have been learning bachpan se hi. Pythagoras theorem is what we probably learned in 6th or 7th grade. So, if we consider a right angle triangle basically means that one of the angles is 90 degrees. This angle is 90 degrees. That is a right angle triangle. In a right angle triangle, if this is called the hypotenuse, and this is the base and this is the height. So in a right angle triangle, the length of the hypotenuse, if we call it C, the length of the hypotenuse ka square is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. Basically इसका मतलब ये है कि अगर this is side C, this is side B and this is side A, so the sum of the squares of the other two sides is equal to the square of the hypotenuse. That is the basic Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is very important while we are talking about this entire trigonometric identities. Okay, यहाँ तक समझ में आ गया? C square is equal to A square plus B square. This is the Pythagoras theorem. ठीक है? So in a right angle triangle ABC, let me draw the triangle again for you. You have the right angle here. Suppose ये है vertex A, B or C. Suppose we consider the right angle triangle ABC. Here, if we consider this angle to be theta, क्या बोलते हैं? THETA. आपको ये सब पता होगा, ये हम बस जल्दी जल्दी से रिवाइज कर रहे हैं. If this angle is theta, we have different ratios based on this particular angle. So you have a sine theta, you have a cos theta, you have a tan theta, you have a cosecant theta, you have a secant theta, and you have a cot theta. ये सब जैसे मैं बोल रही हूँ लिखते जाइए, ठीक है? Now we are going to be finding what is the values of each of these ratios. Okay, that is what is the basic trigonometric identities. Before we go to that, I want to tell you two very simple things. If this is the right angle triangle and this is your angle theta, then the side opposite to this triangle is called the perpendicular side. Perpendicular matlab that side which is at 90 degrees. So this is called the perpendicular side, or let's say it is the opposite side. It is opposite to this angle, so this is the opposite side. Okay. Then this is theta. The side which is next to it is called the adjacent side. Adjacent side, adjacent का मतलब क्या होता है? बगल में, बाजू में. So this is the adjacent side. Probably baju is a more Hyderabadi word, I don't know. So this is the adjacent side, this is the opposite side, and this is your hypotenuse, as you all very well know. Okay, because you're going to be using this terminology, therefore I'm telling you that this is the adjacent side, this is the opposite side. Now let us go on to the rest. So we will be looking at each of these trigonometric ratios. So again, let us consider a triangle, and I will say this is A, this is B, this is C. I hope it's neater now. Then we will say that this side is small c, this side is small b, and this side is small a. You have your right angle here and you have your theta here. Okay, now we will say that sine theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse, which is nothing but opposite side is A and hypotenuse is C. Okay, so sine theta is opposite side by hypotenuse, which is A by C. Then you have cos theta, which is adjacent side by hypotenuse. So if you have your adjacent side, so adjacent side to theta is B. So this is B divided by hypotenuse, which is C. So this is C. Then you have your tan theta, which is opposite side by adjacent side, which is opposite side by adjacent side, which is A by B. Okay. I want all of you to write it down. Sine theta is opposite side by hypotenuse, which is A by C. Cos theta is adjacent side by hypotenuse, adjacent side, that is B, divided by hypotenuse, which is C. And tan theta is opposite by adjacent, which is opposite, that is A, divided by B. So tan theta matlab opposite side by hypotenuse. Sine theta matlab opposite side by, tan theta matlab opposite side by adjacent side. Sin theta matlab opposite side by hypotenuse. Cos theta matlab base by hypotenuse. These are the basic three trigonometric ratios. Now you have all this here. Now let me just erase this. And now we'll be looking at three other trigonometric ratios which I just spoke to you about. So you have tan theta, which is opposite. Let us write it in the form of a one by one. We'll look at all the ratios. So you have sine theta, which is opposite by hypotenuse, which is A by C. You have cos theta, which is base by hypotenuse, which is B by C. Then you have tan theta, which is opposite, which is A divided by B, right? Now we will be looking at what is cosecant theta. So cosecant theta is nothing but 1 by sine theta. 1 by sine theta is basically reciprocal. So therefore it is, if sine theta is A by C, then cosecant theta is C by A. Okay. Then you have secant theta, which is nothing but 1 by cos theta. 1 by cos theta. Cos theta was B by C. So secant theta is C by B. And then you have cot theta, which is nothing but 1 by tan theta, which is A by B is tan theta. So cot theta is B by A. These are your basic trigonometric ratios, and most likely both for heights and distances as well as for trigonometric ratios जो proof वाले questions होते हैं वो सारे इन्हीं concepts के basis पे होते हैं. So it's very important for you to know sin theta and cosecant theta are reciprocals to each other. Secant theta and cos theta are reciprocals to each other, and tan theta and cot theta are reciprocals to each other. इतना समझ में आ गया? Have you noted it down? Next, we'll be looking at what are the trigonometric identities. Now, if you were in the starting of the year, I would be telling you how these trigonometric identities were formed, how you can derive all of them. But abhi ke liye, it is not required for your exam. I'm going to be just giving you three important trigonometric formulas, identities. ठीक है? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. What did I say? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. That is your first and most important trigonometric identity. Most of the time, your proof wala equation will be based on this. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Your next identity is 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. That is your second trigonometric identity. So what happens is that in heights and distances, you will be using a lot of these ratios, but you will not be using the identities as much. But for your proofs, you will be using a lot of trigonometric identities as well. After that, you have your next 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta. This is your third trigonometric identity. Okay, I will just do a 2-minute recap of the entire thing. Okay, so you have a right angle triangle. You need to know sine theta, cos theta, cot theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, and secant theta. Okay, the three main ones are what? Sine theta, cos theta, and tan theta. Sine theta is nothing but opposite side by hypotenuse. Cos theta is nothing but base by hypotenuse, and tan theta is opposite side by base, which is basically, if you look at this, sine theta is a by c, cos theta is b by c, and tan theta is a by b. Then you have your cosecant theta, which is nothing but inverse of sine theta, so therefore it is c by a, which is basically hypotenuse by opposite side. Then you have secant theta, which is opposite of cos theta, and therefore it is c by b, as it is written here. Cot theta is nothing but inverse of tan theta, and therefore 1 by tan theta, which is b by a. That is all you need to know in trigonometric ratios. Next, you have trigonometric identities. There are just three identities that you need to know. One is sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. And 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta. Now, for someone like me, it is like ingrained in my mind. This is something you should know forever. Okay, so you can remember sine square theta and cos square theta are most basic. उन दोनों को add करोगे तो 1 आएगा. That is something you can remember. 1, ये theta सब क्या है? They are all angles. Okay, this particular angle is what we are talking about all over the place. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta. I had weird ways of remembering this. Once I knew that 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta, right? Tan का reciprocal होता है cot. So I remember that okay, 1 plus tan square है तो 1 plus cot square होगा. फिर यहाँ पे secant है, यहाँ पे cosecant है. I remembered it as 1 plus t is equal to s, ts. So 1 plus t is equal to s. That was something I remembered it like. And इसका reciprocal यहाँ पे होगा. So 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta. You can have various ways of remembering the same thing, but this thing right behind me is something you should remember. Okay, please note it down. Next, once we are done with this, once we have clarity about this, what next we are going to be doing is actually some questions. We are going to be doing proofs basically. Okay? Most of the time in your 10th grade exam, either you will get with options or you will get proof this, that basically to say that LHS is equal to RHS. So most of the time when we are doing these proofs, we start with LHS, which is the left hand side, and then we go on to say, prove that it is finally equal to RHS. That's the general procedure. So let us look at this particular question and see how we can solve it. So what I've tried to do is do the questions in increasing order of difficulty. I hope all of you are noting down all of this and writing down and solving. In fact, I would suggest that you right now pause the video, look at this particular question, and then tell me whether you are also able to prove it. Now I'll be starting the proof. Okay. So 1 plus sine theta by cos theta. So the sum, I will write it again. So LHS I'm going to start first. So LHS says that 1 plus sine theta divided by cos theta plus cos theta divided by 1 plus sine theta, 1 plus sine theta. That is your LHS, right? So how would you start proving this? You can see that you have one, एक का denominator है cos theta, एक और का denominator है 1 plus sine theta. Most of the time in most of these questions क्या करना पड़ता है? We have to make the denominator common. How does one make the denominator common? By doing cross multiplication. Basically, what I mean to say is that यहाँ पे 1 plus sine theta है, यहाँ पे cos theta है. So यहाँ पे I will multiply by 1 plus sine theta, and यहाँ पे I will multiply by cos theta, and you have to do it as you all know both ऊपर और नीचे. ठीक है? So in the first fraction, I'm multiplying by 1 plus sine theta ऊपर और नीचे, and in the second fraction, I'm multiplying by 1 cos theta ऊपर और नीचे, so that entirely नीचे होगा. So what will this come to be? So in the denominator, it will be cos theta into 1 plus sine theta, common हो जाएगा in the denominator, एक ही fraction हो जाएगा, and it will be 1 plus sine theta into 1 plus sine theta. A into A is A square. 1 plus sine theta into 1 plus sine theta is 1 plus sine theta whole square. Just think of it very simply. 1 plus sine theta अगर एक entity है, अगर we consider it to be a into a is a square. So similarly 1 plus sine theta whole square is this. Okay, cos theta into cos theta is क्या होगा? Cos square theta. Okay, now we have 1 plus sine theta whole square plus cos square theta by cos theta into 1 plus sine theta. That is our fraction. Now this is a plus b, nothing but a plus b whole square. What is a plus b? Sorry, a plus b whole square is nothing but a square plus b square plus 2ab है ना. So similarly 1 plus sine theta whole square is a plus b whole square, which is nothing but a square plus b square, which is sine square theta, plus 2 sine theta. 2 sine theta कैसे आया? 2ab 2 sine theta plus cos square theta divided by, ये same thing continue करेंगे, cos theta into 1 plus sine theta. Got it? Now साइन स्क्वायर थीटा प्लस कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा, यहाँ पे ये है, यहाँ पे ये है. साइन स्क्वायर थीटा प्लस कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा इज व्हाट? 1. So therefore let's go to the next page probably. How to go to the next page? So what did you have? I hope you are writing it down and you are solving it before I can solve it, right? So you have you had 1 plus sine square theta plus 2 sine theta plus cos square theta divided by cos theta into 1 plus sine theta. Wasn't this the question there? है ना? So we realize that sine square theta plus cos square theta, sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So where in your exam when you're writing it, यहाँ पे side में लिख दो, since sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. You write that in your side. So अगर ये है तो therefore है, ये है तो since है. Okay, so you write that in your side में लिख दो. Or so you have 1 plus sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1 plus 2 sine theta divided by cos theta to 1 plus sine theta. 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 2 sine theta, 2 को कॉमन ले सकते हो. So 2 into 1 plus sine theta divided by cos theta into 1 plus sine theta, right? 1 plus sine theta get cancelled out. So you have 2 by cos theta. Since 1 by cos theta is equal to secant theta, therefore 2 by cos theta is equal to 2 secant theta. Therefore LHS is equal to RHS. Hence proved. फिर उसके बाद exclamation डाल दो. Okay, so it's as simple as that. बहुत simple था, मैंने बहुत time लगाया because I was trying to explain each line, but आप बहुत आसानी से, बहुत simple तरीके से, just by knowing those two things which I told you, trigonometric ratios और trigonometric identities के साथ आप ये sum को बहुत easily solve कर पाओगे. Okay, fine. Now let us go to the next question. Again, for the next question, I would urge you that you solve it first and then pause the video right now, solve it, and then we'll come back and we'll see whether you also have got the solution while I also get the solution. Okay, I want you to know that I will write it down for you again, probably because it's text में है तो शायद पता नहीं चल रहा है. So it is root over 1 plus sine theta divided by root over 1 minus sine theta. This is your question. That is your LHS and is equal to secant theta plus tan theta. तो काफी clear है. So we will write that, okay, fine. Starting with LHS, root over 1 plus sine theta by root over 1 minus sine theta. Pause करो. Come back. So when you have LHS like this, what you can usually do is that rationalize. Rationalize का मतलब क्या होता है? If you have a root in the denominator, preferably you try to remove the root. Okay, that is the basic funda of rationalization. So how do I remove the root? I will multiply by the conjugate. Basically, I'll multiply by root over 1 plus sin theta ऊपर और नीचे. So देखो, I'm doing into root over 1 plus sin theta by root over 1 plus sin theta. Can I do this? Yes, I can do this because it's the same thing. ये कट जाएगा तो यही आ जाएगा ना. So I'm just multiplying by this just to make things simpler for both you and for me. Okay. So when I do that, so you have 1 plus sin theta by 1 minus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta. A plus b into a minus b. So I will say that since a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. You know that, right? So since it is like that, so a plus b into a minus b, 1 minus sin theta into 1 plus sin theta is root over 1 minus sin theta whole square. 1 minus sin square theta rather, sorry. 1 minus sin square theta. A plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square and root remains as is. And then you have root over 1 plus sin theta into root over 1 plus sin theta. 1 plus sin theta को वापस a लेके मानो तो it is root over 1 plus sin theta whole square root cancel हो जाएगा. So it is basically 1 plus sin theta by 1 minus sin square theta. So you know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. So 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta. Cos square theta और square और root cancel हो जाएगा. So it is cos theta. Okay. Now what we can do is that we will split it. 1 by cos theta plus sin theta by cos theta, which is nothing but 1 by cos theta is nothing but secant theta. So it is secant theta plus sin theta by cos theta is tan theta. Hey, secant theta plus tan theta. Secant theta plus tan theta. So LHS, यहाँ पे space नहीं है, but LHS is equal to RHS, hence proved. Okay. This is how you can prove something like this. You should not get, see, as a 10th grader, I understand it is very possible that you will get intimidated. अरे यार roots हैं, roots को कैसे करेंगे? But बहुत simple है, बस rationalize करना है. Rationalize का मतलब क्या है? Root को निकालना है. Root को कैसे निकालोगे? उसके opposite से multiply करोगे. मतलब अगर a minus b है, root over a minus b है, तो root over a plus b से multiply कर दो. a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. कट जाएगा, हो जाएगा, ठीक है? Especially because trigonometric ratios है, it'll somehow you will realize it's almost like magic. It'll just happen. ठीक है? Now we will go to the next question. Sin A plus sin B divided by cos A plus cos B plus cos A plus minus cos B divided by sin A minus sin B. Are you feeling intimidated? थीटा कहाँ गया और दो एंगल्स लग रहे हैं, ए है एक, बी है एक, कैसे होगा? Are you wondering? First of all, I want you to take a screenshot of this question, solve it on your own, write it down in your notebook and try to solve it. You have options. You have option A 1, option B is 2, option 3 is C, option D is can't be defined. So what will be the answer? Have you done it? Now let us come and try and solve it. Okay, so let me again write down the question again. So it is sin A plus sin B divided by cos A plus cos B plus cos A minus cos B divided by sin A minus sin B. कुछ समझ में आ रहा है? कहाँ से शुरू करें? बस अगर कुछ समझ में ना आए ना, डिनोमिनेटर को सेम कर दो। डिनोमिनेटर को सेम कैसे करोगे? बाय क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाइंग एंड ट्राइंग टू मेक द डिनोमिनेटर द सेम। यहाँ पे एक साइड में डिनोमिनेटर है cos a plus cos b, दूसरी साइड में डिनोमिनेटर sin a minus sin b. So let us try and या इसको यहाँ और यहाँ मल्टीप्लाई करोगे और इसको यहाँ और यहाँ मल्टीप्लाई करोगे, लिखना पड़ेगा। क्या समझ में आ गया ना? सो व्हाट आई विल, ओके ठीक है लिख देती हूँ, ठीक है आपका भला करती हूँ। यू हैव sin a plus sin b into sin a minus sin b। वैसे ना मैं जो भी बोल रही हूँ बस मजाक में बोल रही हूँ, डोंट टेक मी टू सीरियसली। Plus I am also entertaining myself while doing trigonometry, cos a minus cos b, but ये मत सोचना कि पूरा entertainment है। I want all of you to get 90 plus in maths। लोग बहुत ना मैथ से डरते हैं, वो डर को मिटाना है। cos a plus cos b। I hope while you guys are watching this video, जो भी previous videos डाले हैं ना वो सबको आप, so I hope all of you are practicing all of that, all of those chapters, I hope so. So you understood now what I just did. I did not write it explicitly, but आप लिख सकते हो for your understanding in the board exam, step marks में मिल जाएंगे। Suppose कहीं और गलत हो भी जाए फिर भी step marks मिलेंगे। sin a plus sin b, sin a minus sin b, plus cos a minus cos b into cos a plus cos b, divided by cos a plus cos b into sin a minus sin b. Okay, now कुछ दिख रहा है यहाँ पे? See, whenever you may feel very intimidated by sine, cos and all that, just think of everything as just a and b. You know the formulas, a plus b, a minus b, ये सब पता है आपको. You just have to simplify it in your mind. Okay, so sin a plus sin b into sin a minus sin b, a plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b is nothing but a square minus b square. So a plus b into a minus b is a square. A plus b, a square is sin square a. A plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square, minus b square क्या है? sin square b. sin square a minus sin square b, यहाँ पे है प्लस, तो प्लस, उसके बाद a minus b into a plus b is same as a plus b into a minus b, so it is a square minus b square. So a square is cos square a, so cos square a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square minus cos square b. Okay, divided by cos a plus cos b sin a minus sin b. Okay, so sin square a minus sin square b plus cos square a minus cos square ठीक ही लिखा था, बस ठीक से आपको दिखाई पड़े इसीलिए। तो sin square a minus sin square b plus cos square a minus cos square b, कभी भी ना you can't that here that identity which you have sin square a plus cos square a is equal to 1, you can't do sin square a plus cos square b is not equal to 1. वो जो एंगल है ना वो सेम होना चाहिए। तो यहाँ पे अगर आपको दिखे, आपको फॉर श्योर दिखेगा sin square a plus cos square a 1 होगा, तो यहाँ पे आ गया 1, ये दोनों को लेके, ठीक है। उसके बाद sin square b minus sin square b minus cos square b, how does it happen? You take minus common, अगर माइनस को आप कॉमन लिए तो फिर तो है sin square b plus cos square b, है ना? यहाँ पे if you multiply minus sin square b minus cos square b, but it's the same thing, right? So you write 1 minus sin square b plus cos square b क्या होगा? 1. 1 minus 1 divided by ये same चीज, right? 1 minus 1 is how much? Anda. So now you should not get anda, you should get 1 followed by 2 andas. So 1 minus 1 is 0. कुछ भी हो डिनोमिनेटर में, न्यूमरेटर में 0 है तो आंसर तो 0 होगा. So therefore the answer to this बड़ा सा question is option C, 0. I want you guys to tell me if you got this question right. So these were three different types of questions which I was trying to tell you how to solve. बस तीन फंडे याद रखना. Okay. Point number one, trigonometric identities or trigonometric ratios को बस गांठ बांध लेना. You should be able to remember them very well. Okay, that is point number one. Point number two, don't get intimidated by looking at the type of proof question because अगर कुछ समझ में नहीं आना आए बस क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर देना और डिनोमिनेटर को कॉमन रखना. वंस यू कीप द डिनोमिनेटर कॉमन, आपको रास्ता दिखाई पड़ना शुरू हो जाएगा. Okay, that is point number two. Point number three, in questions like this, when you're trying to find the options or ones which have two angles, just be a little careful that you do not make silly mistakes. Like, what are the commonly make mistakes people? There was in the pupils analysis which I was going through, they said that the examiner said that so many students just made a silly mistake like sin square a plus cos square b 1 hai, made silly mistakes like that, because of which unko solution nahi aaya for a similar question to what I gave you on the board. So just silly mistakes like that, which I'm very sure you guys will not do. That's all in trigonometric identities. In the next video, I'm going to be going through heights and distances. Heights and distances, again, if you just follow what I'm saying, just remember my 3-point formula, you will be able to crack that as well. Happy learning. Please practice a lot of these proofs which are after this particular video, and I think you will be very good to go for koi bhi proof question aaye aap kar paoge. Do let me know if you need anything else in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching.